Hey guys, I just wanted to touch on a quick topic, and it's something that I hear kind of frequently within the creative community, and it's creative finance doesn't work in a bad market. And that's the silliest thing because there's no such thing as a bad market. There's only different markets, right? Markets shift, they fluctuate, and in order for creative finance to not work, it's just that you don't understand enough creative strategies, right? And really, it's not the creative finance aspect of it. It's more of the exit strategies that people are talking about. Because creative finance, really, it just comes down to, is it seller finance? Is it subject to, are you buying it on a wrap? Things like that. And that's the acquisition side of things. But when it comes to the exit strategy, whether you're going to do a buy and hold or you're going to assign it, you need to understand the different strategies that are out there, right? Because as an example, there's no such thing as a bad market, right? So in regular real estate, you have retail real estate, you have a buyer's market and a seller's market, right? And when you look at a buyer's market, really what that is just there's more listings. So that way for the sellers, they don't have the advantage. The buyers have the advantage. When you look at a seller's market, there's less listings on the market. So that way there's more buyers and the sellers have a better advantage there. So really when it comes down to it, it's just understanding that and understanding the creative strategies that you have and understanding how those creative strategies work with the exits, right? Because as an example, somebody may purchase a property with low interest, really low purchase price, and it may cash flow as a long-term rental, right? And let's say that they take that same property and they turn it into a co-living or like a sober living home or something like that. They can cash flow significantly more, right? Now, let's say that it's high interest and a high purchase price. That same property that would cash flow long term, it may no longer cash flow long term. It may also no longer cash flow midterm. It might not even cash flow as a short term rental. But understanding the different strategies, it may cash flow still as a sober living, as a co-living, as an insurance home, so for people that are displaced during like a storm or something and the insurance pays for it, usually they pay a significantly higher amount of rent, right? So if you know more strategies or you know people that know those strategies, you can still make it work no matter what market that you're in. It's just about adapting and pivoting and knowing how to make money when other people don't, right? So that's why it's so important to always be ahead of the game and be able to set your bar higher, so that way you're not like everybody else, right? Because if everybody was like everybody, nobody would be doing better than others. But there's a reason that there's people that are here, there's a reason there's people here, and there's a reason that there's people here. And it's just the knowledge that they possess, right? You look at an employee, they're at the bottom, right? And then you look at a business owner and they're right here. And then you have your entrepreneurs and they're up there because they all have a different level of knowledge. The employee knows how to work for somebody. The business owner, they're still an employee for themselves. And then you have the entrepreneurs that they understand the game a lot better, right? So that's basically what I wanted to kind of cover today. Is just there's no bad markets. Creative finance works regardless of the market. You just need to up your game and up your knowledge so that way you know how to utilize it to your advantage no matter what market that you're in. If you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do everything that you do with social media. Leave some comments below. Just let me know how I did, if I can improve these videos in any way, or if you guys got any value out of it. All right, peace. Take care.